for the serious gamer.
What's going on, Next Gen Tactics? It's GUNNS4HIRE. Welcome to Camp NGT. This is for Modern Warfare 2 in one of the map packs. This is where I show you how to find certain locations on various maps and how to camp the crap out of them. Yes, I know, some of you are like, why are you showing them that? Well, why not? Why not indeed? I mean, I do show run and gun spots, sort of hybrids of camp, kill, and move, which is the high kill death ratio, but in this series here, I'm going to take you to my favorite locations to camp and show you how to set up camp. And in Crash, my absolute favorite place, I know everyone's probably thinking the 3-story, which is kind of centrally located, and you can, yes, you can camp that place quite easily. However, I personally think that the back corner here is friggin' the best place to camp. And you know what? This actually comes from my days of Call of Duty 4. When I first started playing, I was a hardcore camper, and obviously I haven't stopped being really one. I mean, I've learned to move more as I became more comfortable with the games, but I still have tendencies, and in doing so, I've learned to be a very good camper because I was very, you know, like apprehensive about running and gunning. I was like very new to these sort of games, so I actually learned to find locations and camp the crap out of them with claymores. That's why I've also become very good with claymores, bouncing betties, that sort of thing. It's naturally ingrained into me how to take a certain area, how to find ideal locations and fortify them so that you don't ever have to move. And people find them quite annoying. I don't really hold ground like this that much anymore. I can, as you can see, in this series, the Camp NGT series, you will see me hold locations on any map and camp the crap out of them. Not hard to do. You do have to be patient, but it can be fun if you look at it not from a standpoint where, oh, you're going to do that every game, but make it as a kind of a goal, a fun goal, where you're going to take a spot and you want to try and camp there the entire time without dying. Very, very difficult to do. That being said, I can give you areas where it's going to give you the best opportunity to do so. I mean, you can't exactly stay in the exact same position. You have to be able to move a little bit. You have to be able to change positions a little bit, because that's the key of camping. You camp not by just sitting in. I'm not talking about sitting in some corner in a closet or in one particular location and just not moving the entire time. I'm talking about taking a certain location and holding it down. That's what I talk about camping. Not camping as in sitting in a corner waiting for people to walk by, because you're going to die that way. Whereas holding a particular building down, or a location which is the back corner here, and controlling it can actually end up resulting in a lot of kills for you and frustrating the snot out of the enemy, which is actually just as amusing. It can be very amusing. So back here is actually one of my favorite spots. If you're going to attempt to do camping, you're going to want either one-man army on or scavenger. You need to be able to replace, and you need to have, whoa. You know what, normally, I don't know why, but for this series, I chose to use the M4, and it turns out really well for me. I don't know why, I never used it. I mean, this is a default gun, too, that you get. But, I don't know, it worked very, very well for me. I actually don't mind the M4 at all in this. And I like it without silencer. Who cares? When you're camping, you don't need to be quiet. Because when you're camping, the only way you're going to get kills is if people come to you. So, be noisy. Put on a red dot. Don't put on the silencer. Silencer's horrible. Oh, look at that. Huh? The triple story on the guy in the top. From that back room, you can actually see in the top, and you can also see right in the very, I believe the bottom and the second floor. Or maybe it's just the second floor. I can't remember. Anyway, from there, straight through that building, you get a connection. You can actually, like there, I'm still scanning. But you gotta watch for frags and semtex coming in here. Just don't always stand near the opening here. When you're trying to cover this, stand back, make some kills there. Let your claymores do the work. Stupid. And tell me that wasn't dumb. Yeah, watch out for Harriers. I believe I try and head back there. Maybe I try and hold some other spot. Am I gonna die again? Idiot. You know what? When you're in a camping frame of mind, you're not very careful when you're going and leaving that spot. Alright, come on, man. Where am I? Where's my home? I'm trying to get back to my... I think I try and get back to my home. Or now, no, I decide, I'm like, alright, I'll camp this building. Why not? When I'm recording this and I think, okay, I'm going to record some camping for you, it's not always sensible to try and get to the other end. Come on, do I get it? Yeah. But camp the spots. Camp them. Don't always put your head out visibly there. That's a very dangerous spot. Forward is dangerous. Back here can be dangerous if there's actually a knowledgeable sniper in the 3-story building, because they will look for that person back at the ladder there. But if you're going to come forward like this, scan, but don't spend a huge amount of time there, though. I mean, you're gonna... Even what I did there is, like, too much. Like, that's too much. I should have gotten out of there sooner, but whatever. The other team didn't really do much, did they? Here we go. So, the back corner, anyway, the bottom line is the back corner is an amazing spot if you're gonna camp. Oh, yeah. Camp it up. I'm GUNNS4HIRE from Next Gen Tactics. Get your tents out, boys.